Hey, what is going on, movie trivia fans? Welcome to match 4 of Movie Trivia Battles Teams Division. I am your host, The Criminal. You've seen me here many times before. Tonight we have a great match. I can't wait to see what happens. We've got, of course, the Goodfellas, Mr. Joe Calderella, and we've got Edwin Rowland. And then on the other side, we've got Roberto, and I totally messed those teams up, didn't I? All right. Yes, we've also got the Thuggee. What are they? The Thuggee Heart Throbs. That's quite a name. Okay, Thuggee Heart Throbs, which are, of course, Drew and Berto. But before we get into introducing the teams, I'm going to bring in my co-host, Kevin Duffy, who you know from every other stream that has ever been. So let's bring him in.
Hey, what's going on? Yo, I believe it is the Thuggee Heart Throbs, right?
Is it Thuggee? I have no idea.
I don't know. I haven't physically talked to these guys other than via text, so it's all up in the air. So,
oh my God.
Yeah,
what does that mean?
Well, when we play their intro, I think it'll be pretty obvious. Okay. So, but before we even get to that, this is going to be a great match, guys. These two teams are stacked with talent, and they kind of just came up in the last week, which is great because we wanted to round out the teams division. And honestly, I think this is going to be an excellent match. I really do. But before we get into any of that, guys, hit the like button if you're watching live, hit the subscribe button, and it helps us out immensely the more followers we get. So that'd be awesome. But let's get into it. You want to bring these guys out?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's introduce the team of Joe Calderella and Edwin Rowland, the Goodfellas.
Here we go.
Hey guys,
what's going on,
bitches?
What up, man?
So I clearly had your team right, but for some reason my mind kept going to Berto and Edwin being on the same team for whatever reason.
Yeah, because they both look so similar. They're both Spanish.
Yeah, that must be it. How you guys doing? How you guys feeling?
Hey, Joe, nice to meet you, man.
Hey.
Nice to meet you too, bro. Let's get this. Let's do it.
Yeah. Right. You guys have played in matches, I think, against each other when we used to do the bigger matches. I'm not sure you guys have really ever been in singles matches with each other or anything like that, but yeah, you guys are definitely going to be a good team because, like I said, Joe, he's got great knowledge of 90s movies, comedy, sports movies, stuff like that. And Edwin's got tons of horror movie and 80s movies knowledge. So realistically, you guys round out
cover the whole board
pretty well.
Yeah.
So awesome. I think you guys will be pretty good. But let's bring out your opponents. We can't. I feel bad for everybody else who's had an intro because I am not a graphic designer by any means whatsoever. But Berto is. So when he made his own artwork for his team, I was like, well, I might have to have you make everybody else's from now on because yours is just a little bit more high quality than everybody else's. But let's bring them out. Here we go. The Thuggee Heart Throbs, or however the hell Roberto wants to call it. Hey guys,
it's the Thuggee cult from Temple of Doom.
Yeah. Okay.
I had it right.
You did. Okay. Well, apologies. I told you guys, Temple of Doom is my least watched Indiana Jones movie.
Really, it's the best one.
It's literally Raiders is the only one I watch consistently. So
interesting.
But so you guys have been playing a lot of singles matches this year. This is your first teams match again, obviously. How are you guys excited about? Are you guys excited, I should say, about being on a team with each other? You guys have been friends for years. You have very similar movie tastes, so you guys should be able to combine for a good match here, don't you think?
No, I hate him. I hate this guy.
No, I don't know how I got paired with this guy.
He's the worst, man. No, I'm just kidding. Hell yeah.
No, I think we're going to be a pretty solid team. I think. Well, the only thing I fear is that a lot of our favorite movies overlap. So
Right.
where we on the Venn diagram where we don't overlap, it might be there might be not too much.
Yeah, like our weaknesses are probably the same, so we'll probably get stumped on the same fucking question.
But
Although I think you're
work
better
in
at
your
horror
favor.
than I am, right, Berto? You're more of a horror guy than I am,
Possibly,
so you might pick up the slack there.
perhaps. We'll see.
All right, guys, we'll get right into it. Chris, why don't you cue up the round 1 rules and read them off?
Sure. Let me get it. Okay. Round 1 works like this. It's your standard whiteboard round. You see it all the time. Players write their answers on the whiteboard. No conferring with teammates. There's 8 questions. If anybody gets them all right, we do a bonus question for an extra point. And the bonus 9th question, whoever scores a perfect round. So that's that.
Cool.
Okay. All right, guys. Is everybody ready to play?
Let's get it.
All right. Here we go. Chris, do you want to ask the first question? Or do you want me to take it?
I will.
Okay.
So, question number 1 in the category of comedy. Dante and Randall are slackers who find themselves working in a fast food restaurant in this comedy.
Repeat, please.
Sure. Dante and Randall are slackers who find themselves working in a fast food restaurant in this comedy.
Drew, you still using the old
I am the old
kids
reliable, the magnitude. Yeah,
magnitude.
it's a really good whiteboard, and it's eco-friendly.
That's very true. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Joe, we'll go to you first.
Clerks.
Incorrect.
Edwin.
I got it wrong also. Burger King? I don't know.
Incorrect.
Drew.
No clue.
Yes.
They work
There you
in a video store in the first one. I'm
Yeah.
so stupid.
Berto.
Convenience store / video store.
Yes. Nice.
They actually have a great Thuggee cult joke in one of the animated series episodes where they go and they free all the kids from the Temple of Doom.
I love
that's right.
Yeah.
I love that animated series, and I'm really bummed it never got
More episodes. Yeah.
One of us. One of us.
one of us.
All right, guys. Your second question comes in the category of 80s movies made in the 1980s, not the 1880s. Sylvester Stallone plays a dangerous Vietnam vet in this 80s film series that has continued to this day.
Wow.
Not to this day exactly, but
They just made one today.
they just made one today.
You're being too literal. I thought I thought Rambo 5 was coming out today. So.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
You said Dumbo? That's right.
Yeah, he said Dumbo 5.
Stupid.
It's all right. I'm pretty,
nobody knows the answer.
I'm pretty sure all of you
I
have it.
apologize. It's been kind of a crazy day. So.
It's all right. It's that air you're not breathing.
It's all right. I botched the intro. It's fine.
All right. You guys definitely are done. Berto, we'll go to you first this time. Rambo. Correct. Drew.
He has Demolition Man.
Rambo.
I'm like, God damn it, Drew, these are your favorites.
Edwin. Rambo. Yep. Joe.
Sorry about that, guys. There you go.
It's all good, man. If this is like round 2 or something, like where it was like a harder question, but there's no way that all of you, the rest of the people on this panel, didn't get Rambo.
Of course, yeah.
I was still upset about the first answer too.
You guys watch Last Blood?
Yeah,
I watched the first 5 minutes and then I fell
It's
asleep.
ridiculous, dude. It's so
dude,
crazy.
I liked a lot of Last Blood. It is crazy, but
Yeah, I don't
Dude,
mind it.
the bloodiest
is it
movie
like-
ever.
dude,
Yeah.
Is it like
he stabbed-
Narcos meets
Yes,
Rambo kind of?
Sort of, yeah.
dude. When
Killing
he
Mexican
stabs that one dude in the shoulder and then grabs his collarbone and breaks it and
Pulls it
pulls it out.
Yeah. Such a
Maybe
Rambo
so.
move.
In the movie theater, I literally was like, I think I'm gonna throw up my
Well,
popcorn.
he did the throat rip in the last movie, so he had to up the ante this time around.
Yeah, that was pretty
Yeah.
pretty disgusting. Pretty disgusting. All right, what the hell are we?
Question number 3 in the category of action. Jennifer Lawrence stars as Katniss Everdeen, who represents her district in a largely publicized battle royale in this film series.
I love Jennifer Lawrence.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Not real. I shouldn't say that, but around the time when these films were coming out, I was like very on board the Jennifer Lawrence train.
Yeah, there was a renaissance going on with her.
I'm a fan.
I don't like her.
good in,
I don't like her as Mystique. But
Oh yeah.
And she wore continuously less makeup as each movie progressed because she didn't want to wear any makeup. That was great.
well, after you win an Oscar, you kind of have some pull with fucking
Yeah.
X-Men.
Yeah.
All right, everybody looks like they're done. Joe, go to you first. The Hunger Games is correct.
That's correct.
Edwin.
I also got the Hunger Games in which she played Mystique.
Drew. Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't write The Hunger Games. So I'm
Oh,
just kidding. I'm just kidding. Murdo, I saved you though. No, I'm just kidding. You obviously got that right, Drew.
The Hungry Games.
All right, everybody scores a point there. Fourth question comes in the category of horror. Leatherface is a character in what popular horror franchise?
Come on, man.
It's round 1.
Edwin's like, this is ridiculous. Let's go.
He does love his horror movies, so this is the only horror movie question the entire match, so just kidding. I don't know.
It's actually
I'm done.
All right. Everybody does anybody need a couple more minutes? Everybody good?
Give a shot 1 second.
Yep. What are you drawing? A leather face?
It's not a math equation.
Joe's got like a list of every horror movie, and he's just like crossing out the ones he knows.
I know my mind's just blanking really quick. Give me 1 second.
Wow.
This is
Would
bad.
you like a repeat?
Oh yeah, please get it. Yeah, because I know that's the time thing. Repeat.
Sure. Repeat. Leatherface is a character in what popular horror franchise? I'm not gonna lie, out of all the horror franchises, this one is like not one of my favorites, to be honest.
Oh.
As a franchise, no.
That even
isn't the first one like somewhat of like an art house film?
Yeah,
Yes.
the first one's excellent. Everything after that,
I don't even see. I don't think any of them are really excellent. I don't know. They never. It didn't work for me. I don't like the character. Not intrigued by Leatherface as a character at all.
is he even really a character?
I don't know. He's
When you think
the,
about it.
I remember enjoying the reboot when we saw it in theaters, just because of how
Well, let's
ridiculous
not-
the
let's
kills
not-
were.
Yeah. Okay. All right. This has gone on way too long. 5,
And
4.
Well, every
Jessica
horror
Biel.
movie got rebooted, so like
And Jessica Biel.
that could be anything.
everybody's done. Pens down. Berto, we'll go to you first.
Vroom, vroom.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, correct?
Yeah.
I like
Drew.
the remake's great with Jessica Biel. I like that one.
Yep. Edwin.
Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay. Joe.
I seen the old one. My mind just blanked. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Tip my tongue. Yeah.
It's all good.
All right.
All right, we'll get him.
What just happened? Sorry. I don't think that was supposed to pop up.
What was that? I missed it.
That was the round one rules popped up really quick.
Oh.
All right. Question 5, Chris.
All right. Question 5 in the category of sports movies. In Rocky 3, what city does Apollo take Rocky to train after Mickey's death?
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Duffy's patting himself on the back for this one. This was Duffy's question.
Well, we had to. The question that was in there before was, what famous or classic song is in Rocky 3 or something like that? And I was like, this is too easy.
No, this is not a round 1 question. This is easily a round 2 question.
That's what I said. That's
well,
what I said.
see, I told him I think it's like a round 1 point. It's like a 1.5 question.
Yeah. It's there's 2 potential places in my mind.
All right.
Based on the scenery. Berto, I hope you go with one or the other.
Oh yeah, based on the scenery.
Juneau, Alaska.
Everybody knows that's where Apollo loves to train.
Shit.
I'm gonna give you guys a couple more seconds, then we can do a repeat if you want it.
Yeah, we might as well just repeat the question.
Okay, Chris.
Thanks.
All right. In Rocky 3, what city does Apollo take Rocky to train in after Mickey's death?
All right, I got my answer.
City of Hard Knocks, motherfucker. All right, is everybody good?
I just wrote the hood.
All right, Joe, we'll go to you first.
I thought it was a trick question. I thought it was Philly.
Incorrect. Edwin.
I don't know either. Is it Cincinnati?
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Is it Circuit City? No.
Drew.
Well, there's that classic scene of them running on the beach in slow motion.
Exactly.
So
It's
I'm like, all right.
the beach that gave it away.
So it's either LA
right
or Miami. And I'm gonna go with LA.
That is correct.
Nice.
I went with Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Look at I crossed out Detroit. Because in my mind I go, he brings them to the hood, where it's rough, and then in my head I'm going, but there's no beach in Detroit. So I immediately crossed it out and wrote.
Is it on the Great Lakes, Detroit? No, maybe not.
Yeah, Michigan. Well, no, Detroit itself.
Yeah.
Sure. But Michigan is, touching Lake Michigan.
All right, guys, your next question comes in the category of sci-fi. Clive Owen helps pregnant women in a dystopian future in this 2006 film.
Love this movie.
You said Clive Owen, and I started writing the answer because I knew where it was going.
I started writing it immediately too. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a good one. I bought this DVD at Blockbuster back in the day when they had the used DVDs, and it never made it home. I got home and it was nowhere to be found. I think I put it on the car and drove away. I got it in the used bin for like $8. I was so pissed when I got home.
$8 used. That's why they're out. $8 used. Come on.
Yeah.
I did that with my sunglasses like 3 months ago, and I'm so fucking pissed.
I fucking hate that, man.
I picked up my kids from daycare. I put the sunglasses on the roof because my son had just ripped them off my face. Yeah. So I fucking put them on the roof, and then they stayed on there. They stayed on there until I took my first real turn, and like all of a sudden I heard across the roof of my car.
Better that than leaving the car seat on top of your roof.
Who would really ever do that?
Nobody. Wasn't that a Jackass skit?
That was a Jackass skit. Yeah, that was one of my favorites too.
All right. Let's get to the questions. Berto, what do you got? Children of Men.
Let's get the epic 17-minute shot.
Children of Men.
Children of Men.
Edwin.
Children of Men.
There you go. Joe.
Children of Men.
Nice.
Good job, everybody, writing Men. Because when Chris sent this question to me earlier, I was like, "Children of Man, baby," and he was like, "No."
Children of a dude.
Yeah, I feel like that movie was like the start of the long take craze.
well,
That's still continuing to this day.
Yeah, Chivo did the cinematography, so I mean, he's notable for doing that constantly.
Cool.
I never saw that movie.
It's fantastic. You got to see it.
I do.
It's awesome. It's really.
I mean, you got it for an $8 bin, Berto.
It had already been out for several years at the time.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, speaking of awesome, question number 7 is in classics.
Okay.
Charlton Heston is an astronaut who finds himself surrounded by super intelligent primates in this 1968 film. All right, everybody looks done.
Everybody's definitely done.
Right.
Joe.
Planet of the Apes.
Correct.
Yes.
Edwin.
Planet of the Apes.
Correct. I like the way that you wrote it.
I wrote P of A, and then I'm like, oh, do I have to spell it? I don't know.
Yeah, you did. True.
So I did it quickly.
Planet of the Apes. And Berto. Planet of the Apes.
I forgot that we're supposed to say the word for the Spotify stream. My bad.
That's right. Well, this isn't on Spotify. It was only Geek Babble's really up there right now. But so, and I have to decide if I want to like upgrade it so that I can put more than like one episode on a month. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys, your final question. We'll see how it goes. But the 8th question of this round in the category of comics. This 1997 comic adaptation, the 1997 comic adaptation Spawn was written by who? This is another one of those. Might be a little harder than a round.
Yeah, I'm taking a shot in the dark on this.
But you just double checking it really quick, Berto?
No, I'm in the middle of a conversation with my mother right now about going to see my grandmother.
Oh,
it sucks. I'm trying to do 2 things at once right now.
Repeat,
my mom is texting me the answers.
Repeat, please, Duff.
yes. The 1997 comic adaptation Spawn was written by who?
I'm taking a total guess here.
Shot in the dark as well.
This is a text conversation.
I believe you don't have to.
Google.
I didn't think you were cheating. It was a joke. We all know the only person that cheats in this game is sitting to my right.
And he's not playing, so
Right.
unless he's helping, he's tapping. He's like telegraphing the answer to people.
Yeah. Morse code. He's like,
I only used answers that were in the multiple choice. I didn't look up anything.
Yeah, Berto, we should learn how to like blink in Morse code so we can communicate.
all right, is everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay. Drew, we'll go to you first this time.
I believe his middle initial is part of his name, but David Goyer.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Mm.
But I would have, if it was David S. Goyer, I would have accepted David Goyer too. Berto.
I put David Goyer as well.
Good guess. Edwin.
I wrote, I had initially
Dude.
Frank Miller, then I crossed it out and wrote Todd McFarlane.
Yeah, I had McFarlane as well, and I crossed it out.
Todd McFarlane is correct.
Oh my god, it's the toys,
Joe.
right?
Nice job, dude. I guessed Ridley Scott.
No.
So we just blew a perfect round.
That was good, though.
Nick F.
He created
Crossed out.
Spawn, and then he co-created Venom. So that's his character. That's his baby, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
He wrote
believe
it.
I
Yeah.
fucked that up.
You wrote it.
I
That's
can't
all
believe
right.
we both fucked it up in the same way.
I know nothing about Spawn really, except that Todd McFarlane created him. That's the only thing I know about Spawn, really.
I can't believe it. And that's not I'm not really familiar with Spawn, and I knew the fucking answer. Like, that's so rare for me.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's the best comic book ever, honestly.
Knew that.
I'm going on a ledge, but it's fucking it's
Michael Jai White.
Michael Jai White. Yeah.
I love Spawn. Spawn's one of my
I
favorite
love Black
movies.
Dynamite.
Black Dynamite's great.
Me too. Where is it? I got it somewhere kicking around. It's in my. You can't see it, but up here on my shelf, Black Dynamite is prominently displayed.
I use a quote all the time with my kids. Like when they're doing something and I can't see them, I go, "I don't even have to look to know you're fucking doing this."
I even gotta look. Send you back to Crenshaw Pete.
What is it?
That's Code Haggard,
That's Code Haggard,
bitch. Would you
bitch.
like that?
Euphoria, shut the fuck up.
I knew that was you.
All right. So after the first round, guys, we have the Thuggee Heart Throbs with 14, followed by the Goodfellas with 10. So it's a tight match. Like I said, the first round we threw a couple hard ones in there, but as you can see, if we hadn't, it would have been a total runaway game, which is exactly why.
You said 14-10. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Wow. I thought it'd be like a fucking blowout. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. No. Edwin, you got 6 points. Joe brought in 4, but it's like I said, it's a combined team game. It's a team game, so that's where it all counts.
Awesome.
All right. That takes us, Chris. You can read it. I'll click it. But this takes us to round number 2.
All right. Round number 2 is the category wheel round, where you get to spin the wheel, grab a category, answer 4 questions. So basically, teams spin the category wheel. Teammates can confer on all answers. There are 4 questions worth 2 points each. There is multiple choice available in this round. So if you use multiple choice and get it right, you only get 1 point. And opponents on the other team can steal any missed questions / answers.
Okay. So you guys know how this works. The best thing about this round now is, as a team, you guys get to talk about this before you answer. So it's really gonna work in everybody's favor here. Obviously, the Thuggee Heart Throbs are in the lead. Thuggee.
It's different every time.
I can't say it right. So that's gonna happen for the rest of the time you guys are a team. You guys in the lead. You can decide if you want to spin first or defer.
What do you think, Drew? Should we spin?
Let's
get it over with. Let's spin.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Why don't we? I'll read the categories to you guys really quick so that you know what you got before we even pull the wheel up. The categories this time through are: we have suspense / horror, action, classics, fantasy, 90s comedy, and sci-fi. So those are your categories. Let's see what we get.
All right. And I will pull up the wheel.
That's good because I do not have the wheel on my computer.
Oh, my goodness. I just got this new couch. It's so comfortable.
Okay, can we see the wheel?
I can
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. That's a good
Fantasy,
sign.
90s
right.
comedy.
So let's spin it.
Come on, Tyler Perry movies.
Oh, that's so vague.
Classics.
Classic.
They're all vague.
They are vague.
That's tough. Drew, what do you think? Should we keep it?
I think so. I think we've seen enough classics across many genres. Yeah. If you want to spin away, I'll spin away. But what do you think? So what are the other categories? Fantasy,
so we get
sci-fi.
fantasy.
Do you want me to read it again?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's hard
please.
to see.
Sure. Suspense and horror, action, fantasy, sci-fi. I'm sorry, fantasy, 90s comedy, and sci-fi are the other options.
See, I feel like the only one that would fuck us is if we got 90s comedy. Because if we spun again and we got this one again, fine. But any of the other ones like action and sci-fi, we're pretty good at.
Yeah, I think if we're going by Vegas odds, I think we're good on spinning.
Okay, yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Remember, if it lands on opponent's choice, you just told these guys what to give you.
Oh, fuck, yeah. If that happens, this game is blown and it's my fault. Hey!
Oh, spinner's
So
choice.
what do we want, Drew?
What are the choices again?
Jesus Christ.
No, we got sorry, sci-fi, action, fantasy, 90s comedies.
Suspense and horror.
Every movie category ever are the choices.
Okay. Berta, what are you thinking?
Probably action.
Yeah, fantasy can fuck you because there's a lot of obscure fantasy
do action,
films
then.
that aren't Lord of the Rings.
Right. Lord of the Rings, I'm good. So what do you think? Action?
Yeah,
That's
let's
my
do action.
vote.
That's a
You can
safe
second
safe
it.
bet. All right.
action.
All right.
All right, Chris, why don't you ask them their questions?
Okay. All right. Category of action.
Did you print yours out?
I always do.
All right.
Question number 1. What Academy Award winner directed 1991's Point Break?
I know this. Let me just think for a second.
Yeah, it's Hurt Locker. What's her name? Right?
Yes, it is. She is married to James Cameron. But her name is for some reason it's
yeah, no, I know.
She's awesome too. She's awesome. It's
Catherine.
Catherine Bigelow. Final answer.
Yes.
That is correct for 2 points.
That was some good teamwork right there.
Yeah.
Extracting that from our brain.
Her name is Jamie Cameron.
Jamie Cameron.
Cameron.
I just love that. What was it the year that the Hurt Locker won? And did James Cameron have something going up? He had something.
Avatar? No, I forget.
But when she won, like somebody took a snapshot, like a photo of his, and he just looked so like downtrodden.
Because they just got divorced. They just got
divorced. That's hilarious. That was her year, man. Good for her.
Question number 2 in action. Linda Hamilton appears on screen as Sarah Connor in how many Terminator films?
At least 3.
At least 3.
Are we counting photos?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
No. She on screen as acted in, appearing in.
Well, she's in 1. She's in 2.
She's in 2. She's in the newest
that
one.
Dark Fate, the newest one. And does she pop up in 3 at all as like a CGI character?
No, because she's dead.
She's dead.
And that's why I said picture, because I think her picture's in it.
Her photograph, it might be in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not in Salvation. Because the redhead chick plays her. So I think
it's 3.
3.
It's 3.
We'll go with 3. Final answer.
3 is correct.
Nice.
So she has a voiceover in 3, but she's not.
Right.
She's not seen on screen.
Mm.
Very good. Very nice. All right.
Does the newest one basically like erase everything beyond 2?
Yeah, it goes from 2 to Dark Fate.
Yeah, they did the Halloween situation where they...
Which is bullshit because if they're going to do something like that, make sure the movie's good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just added another shitty one to the pile. Like
it was better than the other ones that were before it though.
Yeah.
Except for 2, obviously.
Honestly, Salvation, I like Salvation. I think the ending is amazing.
Speaking of shitty movies, question number 3. Sienna Guillory portrays what famous video game character in Resident Evil Apocalypse?
Come on, you guys don't know Sienna Guillory? She's such a famous actress.
Yeah, she's huge.
Jill Valentine?
No, Jill Valentine is the chick from Jay and Silent Bob there, the one who farts. I think we might have to go multiple choice, but I'm about to, could you repeat the question real quick?
Yeah, sure. Sienna Guillory portrays what famous video game character in Resident Evil Apocalypse?
Apocalypse is the second one, I believe, in the desert. What famous Resident Evil character? So, Claire Redfield is. So she could be Jill Valentine. She doesn't show up until the third one. I think we might have to go multiple choice, but multiple choice is going to...
both of those names are going to be in the multiple choice.
I know.
We're going to give you guys a countdown in a few minutes because we can't let these go unless you want to repeat. So,
we'll repeat the stall.
Okay. I'll real quick. Repeat. Sorry, guys.
Sienna Guillory portrays what famous video game character in Resident Evil Apocalypse?
You know what? Fuck the multiple choice. Let's go Jill Valentine.
Yes, agreed. Let's do it.
Jill Valentine is correct.
Wow. Okay, good. Because multiple choice.
The chick who farts is Allie Larder.
Allie Larder plays Claire.
Plays Claire, yeah.
The chick who farts.
I was gonna say Barry.
At first it took me a minute. I'm like, who is that?
Where's Barry?
Where's Barry at?
Well, the way that the question's worded, he said, "What famous video game character?" So you could have said Lara Croft, and it could have been
Oh,
right.
that's true.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Resident Evil Apocalypse.
Lara Croft was one of the multiple choice too.
Oh, wow. That's funny. That's a smart way of wording it.
Okay. Question number 4.
Mhm.
How much does Johnny Cage say his sunglasses cost in Mortal Kombat?
Those are $500 sunglasses.
Asshole.
Yep.
I'll go 500 finally.
Yep.
That is correct.
$500 sunglasses.
That was a good round. That was a good round.
Ass.
It's funny. My brother's like, "Oh, this is easy. Those are $400 sunglasses."
Oh.
He's like, "Those are $300 sunglasses." Nope. Those are $200 sunglasses.
He keeps going away
Go
from
the wrong direction.
He goes lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, for some reason it was between 5 and 800 in my head.
Well, Lyndon Ashby, who plays Johnny Cage, is great, and that guy should have been in way more things following
Favorite
Mortal
part of that
Kombat.
movie, and he played an excellent Johnny Cage.
He was great.
Then he dropped it.
Honestly, a top 5 video game adaptation.
I'd say it's in the top 3.
It might be
Yeah.
the best one, to be perfectly honest.
Fantastic.
And that's
It's
not
amazing.
a high bar, though.
It isn't.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to. We're gonna go to the wheel, guys. Goodfellas, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good job, Drew.
Okay. Pull the wheel for
Likewise.
these guys. Let's see what they get.
That's a heck of a round by Thuggies. Fuck.
Loving the
Guys.
classics.
Classics. You can spin away. Keep in mind that what the hell did they just get? Action. Action is off the board. So
Yeah. I don't even know what time period that is, Edwin. I don't even know when those
Yeah.
movies come out.
it could
Could be
be.
anything.
It could be any of the time. Yeah, they're just
Classics
classics.
are like what, 50s and 60s?
I say
Uh,
respin.
Spin, please.
All right.
Sure.
Cool.
Oh, imagine if we got the choice. Oh, fuck. This is going to be interesting.
Suspense
Oh.
/ horror that plays heavily into Edwin,
Oh.
and if the suspense is thriller, it could play heavily into Joe's wheelhouse. So,
We'll see.
guys, are you ready?
Yep.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, good fellas, here we go. All right, your first question. Christopher Walken plays an English teacher who wakes from a 5-year coma to discover he has the ability to see the past, present, and future in what 1983 film?
Dead Zone. Stephen King. Seen that,
Fine.
Edwin?
Final answer?
Final answer.
Original's great. Yeah. Final.
That's correct for 2 points.
Fucking awesome. I didn't know that. Thank you. Nice. Wow.
He's
Holy
like, "Yep,
shit.
great movie."
Well, I guess
Wow.
you didn't know Joe's is a closet King fan. He fucking knows them all.
That's awesome, dude.
I
Great
thought that was
team.
going to be more of a
Great
stumper.
team then.
All right. In the 2002 film Signs, the aliens have a weakness to what?
Oh, come on, man. I want this question.
Water, right, bro?
Yes, water.
Unless we're overthinking it. Water, right?
I'm pretty sure it's water.
All right,
Oh,
sounds
God.
good. All the crop circles were
Final answer, water.
final answer.
Correct for 2 points.
Yes. Oh, God.
Yeah, let's invade a planet that's 70% water.
Yeah, they were.
That's a good idea.
They were the worst aliens. But
And
They're
that's
weak.
the difference between M.
By
Night
the way-
Shyamalan and Stephen King.
I love Signs, though. Don't get
I
me
love
wrong.
Signs.
It's a good movie.
It's scary.
It is. No, it's good.
I have to say this, and I'm not supposed to give away too much, but there's not much on the internet about this anyways, but my neighbor, who's a director who I've worked with, his 10-year-old daughter is a really good actress. She's been at it for like 5 years, and she's filming an M. Night Shyamalan movie right now in the
Really?
Caribbean,
Oh.
down in the Caribbean on an island. Yeah.
that's
That's
cool.
Bermuda
Like-
Triangle movie.
They're happening too.
No, it's
No,
not.
dude, that's the only place
Electric Boogaloo.
that's where they had to go with COVID. Like that's what they
Oh
do.
yeah,
Makes
Make it
sense.
happen.
I gotta tell you about Signs. Like that movie, really, it is definitely suspense because even when Joaquin Phoenix is watching the TV while
that shit gave me
when the
chills.
aliens walking by,
That's my favorite part.
I remember in theaters on the edge of my seat, like what? And then it comes, I was like, oh.
I watched it in the dark.
That scene is like.
Or when you first see the silhouette on the roof in the
Wicked
beginning.
scary.
Yeah.
Wicked scary.
That movie's PG-13 and it gave me nightmares. It really did. Like,
by the way, supposedly M. Night has been involved with a couple series that are good. Servants, I heard, was pretty good, and there's another one.
I've never seen them.
Oh, yeah.
Stuart Little 1 and 2.
That's true. All right, guys.
He directed those.
Your third question. How many films have been released theatrically in the Cloverfield franchise?
Oh, sneaky.
I want to say 3. Does that include Netflix?
I mean,
All right, hang on, bro. Let's talk this out. There was obviously the first one,
Mm-hmm.
and then what was the second one?
The paradox there? No, there's a Monster Lane or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know.
Okay, what was
John
what was-
Goodman. John
what was
Goodman's there.
that's what John Goodman in the basement and shit?
Yeah.
That was 2, though? That was 2?
I think it's part of that universe. Yes, I believe so.
All right, so let's just assume that something Lane was not released theatrically. So what does that leave us with?
Well, just the first one, really, because the other one was the Cloverfield Paradox was a Netflix release. So I don't know if that would make it a theatrical release. I don't know.
And then that something Lane thing that was not released in the movies, right? Or was it?
I don't know.
I'm going to give you guys a countdown, and I can do a repeat if you need it. But 5, 4,
Repeat.
4. Absolutely. So the question, how many films have been released theatrically in the Cloverfield franchise?
I'm not sure, bro. What are you thinking?
I'm leaning towards just the one. I don't know how you feel about that, or we can go multiple choice.
Multiple choice is just going to be numbers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking either one. I'm thinking either one film or 2 films. Wasn't there a 4th one though? 4th or no? Hasn't there been 4?
No. It's just I'm not sure, man.
I'm with you, man. We'll say I think we'll say 1, right?
1 final answer.
1.
That's incorrect. Thuggee, whatever the fuck your name is. You guys
Thuggee.
Thuggies. You guys gotta
movie.
Yeah, well, it's spelt wrong. Thuggee is Thugggy.
Is it? No.
It's spelled artistically. That's what they did.
What do you guys think?
PH fat. It's PH.
2. Final
2.
answer.
2 is correct for a 2-point steal.
10 Lane was released theatrically.
Yeah.
It was.
The Goodman one.
Yep.
It was.
God damn it.
It's all right. You guys were right there.
That was good back and forth there. You almost got it.
You just got in your own head. It happens. So here is your final question. Who directed the 2014 suspense horror film It Follows?
Oh, good flick. That soundtrack is amazing. I have it. The score, it's so good.
I've seen it. Have you seen it?
Oh, it's fucking awesome, dude.
Basically, what happens is it follows.
It follows, bro.
Berto, this is 100% on you for the steal.
I don't know it, man. I don't know it. It's some fucking hipster.
I might be thinking of It Comes at Night. Or no, It Follows. I'm trying to see if I can help you, like, dude, trigger.
Edwin's like, I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
I know, but
yeah, the only chance we have of stealing is if it's multiple choice.
Remember, it is available, and there's no shame in doing it.
No way. I fucking would definitely have to use it for this one.
Yeah. Todd McFarlane.
David
Berto,
Goyer.
shut the fuck up.
Scott, repeat the question.
Yes. Question is, who directed the 2014 suspense horror film It Follows?
Yeah, I don't know. What do you want to do, man? You want to do multiple? Then I feel like it's gonna make it easier for them. But
Yeah, I don't know.
but we might be able.
I don't know. I don't know what the score is, so I mean, is 1 point going to make a difference? Giving them 1 point or us making 1 point. I don't know. It might not be worth it. I'm just saying.
Well, the score right now is 22-14.
God damn.
It's Thuggee with 2 E's.
I know. I was making a joke like thug, like
So this
so
would make
thuggy.
it potentially make it 22-15 or 23-14. Right?
Right.
It's you guys call. You can either give me an answer, I'll give you the countdown, or we can go multiple choice here.
Whatever you want to do, man.
Yeah. Well, you can give us a countdown.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Shane Black. No. We'll go over to the Thuggee Heart Throbs with this. I'll repeat the question for you again. It is, who directed the 2014 suspense horror film It Follows?
I have no idea, Drew. If you don't know, I don't know. I'm not even going to guess because I can't even fucking begin to imagine who did it. It's up to you.
I've never seen it. Give me a high level synopsis? And maybe
it's about basically this fucking force, this invisible force follows you if you fuck. You pass it on by boning.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically it. So if it's following you, you got to find someone, bang them, and then you pass it on. It's a big metaphor for STDs and shit.
I'm gonna use this movie as a way to keep my kids from being
dude, it's
their whole
fucking
life.
terrifying. And the fact that it's invisible is so crazy because
it jumps body to body,
but when it does attack at one point invisibly,
it's fucked up.
I don't know.
Is it like a low budget indie movie?
Yeah, it's an indie flick, very much an indie flick. Throw out an indie director. I can't think of any. I'm too tired. Because if not,
Kevin Smith is.
If not, for the sake of time, I say we just throw in the towel on this one and move on because it's already taken forever.
Yeah. Let's just say Spike Jonze. Final answer.
Yeah.
Correct. No.
Great, actually.
It was. Let's see what we got here. David Robert Mitchell.
Yeah.
I never would have gotten that.
Yeah, no one would have gotten that. That's why it's ridiculous that it took so long. No one would have gotten that.
That's why the multiple choice exists.
Right, exactly.
Even still,
immediate multiple choice.
Even still, there was the other multiple choice for that one, guys, just so we could throw it all out
there.
Oh,
right. People we don't know either.
It was David Gordon Green,
okay.
David Robert Mitchell, Gore Verbinski, which I immediately would have been like, no, not that guy. And then Savage Steve Holland.
I don't even.
He directed Better Off Dead.
Oh.
See, I wouldn't have guessed any of those people. I still would have probably gotten that one wrong, but I do like It Follows though.
It's a great movie.
All right, so after that round, guys, the score hasn't changed. It is 22 to the Thuggies and 14 to the Goodfellas. So still within striking distance. Again, this third round, we're back to 3 points. So you guys could do a 10-point swing here if you guys get yours. So that's how it's going to work either way. But we'll pull up the rules because I always forget to do the rules for the third round. Chris, you can read these.
All right, round 3. Teams choose 3 numbers between 1 and 21. Questions are worth 2, 3, and 5 points. 2 and 3 point questions must be answered by different players. So whichever category you land on, whoever has the strength, pick that one. Teams can confer for the 5 point.
Okay. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Dan Bagarella says, "Hey, fellers," in the comments.
I saw that.
I said I was going to call. I said, "Hey, as a contestant, you stay away from the comments."
Oh, shit. My bad. Hey, Dan.
Dan, I used one of your questions.
How do I turn it off?
No, it's all good. Don't worry about it. You get it's.
I see it.
So since the Thuggies are in the lead, they can give us their numbers first. Which three numbers are?
Drew, you pick one.
Which
You pick
three
a number
numbers grab
first.
you?
Okay. 12.
Okay. I'll pick 9. And 1, 2, 3, 7.
7.
7.
I was gonna say whatever we said, we would just add it up, and that would be the number we would use.
Oh, that'd have been cool.
All right. So
That would have been 21. Wow.
Goodfellas. What do you guys want for your numbers?
Joe,
What did
you
they
pick
pick?
2, Joe. Pick 2, Joe.
Pick 2. What
Yeah.
what did the guys just pick? Sorry.
They did 12, 9, and 7.
12, 9, and 7. All right. I'll pick 16 and 16 and 10.
Okay, Edwin.
14.
Perfect. All right. So obviously, Goodfellas, you guys are playing from behind here, so you're gonna get your questions first. Chris is gonna tell you the category for the 2-point question. You guys decide which of you wants to take it based on the category. Then you'll get the question, and you cannot confer on the first 2 questions.
All right.
Okay. So 16 is in the category of drama. What 1999 Academy Award-winning film?
No, you gotta read. You gotta.
You gotta
Wait,
just-
wait, wait.
Yeah, we gotta decide first, right?
They gotta
You
decide
gotta
before
decide
you
who
read it.
goes
Oh,
first.
yeah.
Are you good with drama, man?
I don't know.
I'll take the drama one, and you
Go
can
ahead,
have
man.
the next one.
All right,
Cool.
now you can read it.
All right. What 1999 Academy Award-winning film set in World War II era Maine follows a man who grew up in an orphanage and goes to work picking apples?
Holy shit.
I know this one.
Wait,
I don't know why. I do.
You
Repeat
do?
one more time.
He asked for a repeat.
He did.
Yeah.
Excellent. I love reading this. What 1999 Academy Award-winning film set in World War II era Maine follows a man who grew up in an orphanage and goes to work picking apples?
Lake
Say
Placid.
the cider house rules. Final
That's
answer.
it.
Final answer. That is
Correct for 2
correct.
points.
Yeah.
That's what I would have guessed. That's what I would have guessed too. It's the only
Beautiful,
Apple
man,
movie
beautiful.
I could think
That
of.
was awesome.
I had to throw that in there.
Apple. It's got to be the Steve Jobs movie.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
World War II Maine, right?
Ugh.
That's good.
Beautiful.
They could kill us, Drew. They could get us here.
I know.
All right.
Shaking in my boots.
Still sticking with you guys because we got to do some catch up here. Read them. The question number 10 was their next one. What does that relate to,
Okay.
category wise?
It is also drama.
Okay, Edwin's getting the next drama question.
Am I?
3.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to.
Automatically.
Yeah, that's how the rules go.
All right.
Who stars in the 1996 film The English Patient?
Oh, fuck.
Duffy
Arnold
loves this guy.
Schwarzenegger.
I do. I can't even think of who it is.
I can't tell you why you love him until
Let
after.
me look it up because I don't even know the answer off the top of my head. So
I know the answer to this one too.
Really? You know this? I don't know the shit about this movie.
Did you say
repeat the
who
question?
stars? Is it which? Never mind.
He's-
I'm not
he's
gonna say
repeating.
anything.
Can you repeat?
Yes. Who stars in the 1996 movie The English Patient?
I'm gonna look this up because I can.
I do love this guy, this person.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Can I just
wanna
ask
say
a question?
Benedict.
Oh, can I just ask a question? Sorry, bro. What you give your answer real quick before you say final.
No, go ahead. You ask the question. Ask the question.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, it's just maybe it might be a little for some people, they might not know how many actors you want them to name.
That's true.
Just,
You gotta-
the main star of the movie.
The main star. All right.
That was a good observation there.
Yeah.
I was thinking that when we were asking it too. I was like, oh,
Really, I'm asking because I thought if you said actor or actress, it might help him.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know.
I
Benedict
haven't written that.
Cumberbatch, final
What
answer.
actor? But
Benedict Cumberbatch for your final answer. It's incorrect. We were looking for. I'm sorry, as Berto would say it, Rafe Fiennes, right?
Rafe
Oh,
Fiennes, yeah.
I was going to say Ralph.
because you can never say his name.
He who should not be named, right?
Yeah,
I just, oh my God.
it'd be awesome if you were like Lord Voldemort.
Lord Voldemort.
When you said
Would
that
you
question,
take that?
when you said that question, for some reason, I was thinking of Shakespeare in Love and not The English Patient, which is his brother, Joseph Fiennes.
Joseph.
Oh, yeah, the uglier one. Right?
Bro.
All right.
Yeah,
so
he was
guys,
in Flash Forward. Remember that show?
Is he also in the movie with the chicks in the red and the rape and all that with the Kate Moss, the Hulu show, fucking Handmaid's
something.
Tale, yeah, that dark ass show, Jesus Christ.
I tried watching. I was like, this is too depressing. I gotta get out of here.
I watched
Guys.
all of it.
Unfortunately, we can't even ask you your last question because if you get 5 points, you'll be 1 point behind. So that's the end of this match.
I hate when that happens because I want to know what the questions are.
I know.
These ones are good.
Congratulations to the Thuggies. Good job with the win here.
Thank you.
Sorry, Goodfellas. That was unfortunate that we had to do you that way. It's the way the questions fall, man.
Yeah.
That was good.
So, guys, I just want to know before we close out here, how are you feeling about the teams matches? Goodfellas, we'll go to you guys first. Do you feel like this is a cool format, something you're looking forward to continuing to play in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. I mean, it's a lot of pressure, but
Well, they're all a lot of pressure. At least you get somebody else that can help you win or lose.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like if we knew each other better, it might give a slight more of an advantage.
Well, only if you guys have like similar movie tastes. I think that's the advantage. But I don't know if it is an advantage though, because obviously Berto and Drew got a lot of similar questions right, but had they gotten questions that were out of their wheelhouse, they would have been fucked.
We would have been fucked. We would have been fucked because we got everything we wanted.
Yeah,
no,
but we had like a weird hive mind thing going on because we both said David Goyer for Spawn.
We were identical in the first round and pretty much the second round. Yeah.
As far as like on screen time and whatever on fucking showtime, this is the first time we interact, Joe and I. You know what I mean? You guys have had interactions before,
That's true.
Many things, So I agree completely that maybe we'll open up a group chat or something, Joe, and we could go over stuff, And
hell yeah, you guys should quiz each other.
Reach out that way. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Definitely.
Yeah, they really crushed that second category. Good job on that.
Yeah. It was good job, guys. Good job.
Thank you.
So I have to say, both teams would have done excellent, I think, in classics.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to know what they are now.
I think you would.
All right.
Yeah.
We both got scared of it.
I'm just pissed I
send
missed
you
that
a-
LA. I just remember Stallone and Carl Weathers racing each other on the beach, and I was like, where is this beach? But I think what I couldn't remember was that I think Apollo maybe grew up in LA, had an old gym there or something, and I knew it, I don't know. Yeah.
It's like Venice Beach, I think, and he takes Does he take him to the hood? I'm gonna have to watch it.
I just hate when you know it.
Well, he goes to what the hell is it? Tough Guy Gym or something like that is what it's called.
He goes to his gym and meets his trainer.
Yeah, he goes to the gym and
Yeah.
the gym looks like the hood just based on what's going on there, and it's like pretty shitty.
Meaning it's all black people.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Well, it is.
I know. Yeah. I know he retired thereafter and became Action Jackson, but I wasn't sure whether that was the city or not.
That scene with them training on the beach is so weird because
they hug at the end.
No, they're sprinting, and then at one point they zoom in real close on their thighs, and it's in slow motion, and then they start jumping in slow motion in the waves.
Yeah,
I actually just watched before this match that scene. So I wanted to make sure it was LA, and then the video happened to pop up, and there's one point where it zooms in on Stallone, and he's like, he's like making the stupidest face I've ever seen with somebody like running full speed, and it was great.
Yeah, he's got some real dumb face going on.
Yeah. But guys, Thuggies, what how did you guys like this team format? Obviously you won, so that's good.
Yeah.
It's fun. I miss the like lots of people format that we used to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, you know,
the one-on-one is very like I don't know, serious.
Right. I like the one-on-one because it's quicker, but yeah, it's always more fun to have.
You miss the atmosphere of this. I agree.
Sure.
I agree.
Absolutely.
And the team dynamic is good because like if you are doubting yourself, you have somebody like, you know,
Who could possibly back you up.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
But
All
yeah,
right.
Drew and I got everything we wanted with the action. It couldn't have been better with that category.
And I think like Crow said, we probably would have done fine with classics, but we wanted to go with an even safer bet.
Yeah.
And it worked out.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, we don't know what the next round's going to be. The next group of people, I should say, not the next round. We have 8 teams now, so I think that's probably we're gonna cap it because I don't know if anyone else can really get a team together before we move on to next week. So this might be all we do for this season of teams. Just have the 8 teams rotating through, and then we'll do some kind of championship thing at the end of it all. But yeah, so I don't know who you guys will play next, or when your next matches will come up. You obviously won't play each other. Should you play my team, the film The Vigilantes, we will kill you. Should you play Crow's team?
We'll see about that.
Jackrabbit Slims.
Jackrabbit Slims, Crow's
Good.
team.
Good name.
And then there's a whole bunch of other teams that are all the teams are pretty good. Dan just had he just already announced it on Facebook, so I can say it. Dan just had his son yesterday morning, or maybe it was today even. I can't remember what he told me. So I don't know when his team will be able to play again. He might not be able to. He might need a week or two. He might need a week or two. So I might push his team out just a little bit. But
Congrats.
So, but anyways, guys, that's going to do it for us here in Movie Trivia Battles teams. Thank you so much for everyone who's watched the video. To anybody else who's going to tune into this second time through, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next